Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel, welcome back. So today I'll be doing my January monthly favorites. Happy New Year, how are you guys? It has been a constant struggle this month, I'm not gonna lie. 2021 did not start off with a bang for me. It was in shambles. If any case, it was worse. In the span of December to January, I had to take like 3 tests just to get a doctor's appointment because I do have to go and get prescriptions for like various medications. That's the tea of my life, and I couldn't even go to the doctors unless I get tested due to the circumstances of the world, especially like the past 2 months. It has not been great for me, so it's been fun. My results all came out negative. I just have to stay at home. Even though it's negative, I still can't go anywhere and I don't have anywhere to go. So what a great time to be filming my monthly favorites for January. Like, I'm really anticipating Mario and Bravely Default to come out next month. I've only really played my comfort games, which is like the usual games that I talk about. If you are new to my channel, I usually play Stardew Valley, Monster Hunter, and Animal Crossing, and sometimes Stories of Seasons. These are my top tier comfort games. Okay, let's start off with a digital game that I recently purchased, which was Filt'r. I mentioned it briefly in my last month's monthly favorites, and I didn't start really playing it until January because that's when I bought the game, and I am hopelessly addicted to it. I absolutely adore it. It is a pretty grim tale to be told. I haven't finished the game, but I am getting to the point where I am past the midway point, I'm pretty sure. But I have been playing consistently for like 25 hours now. As much as I love the game, there are some technical aspects that I have run into. I was hoping Filt'r would have patched the issue by now, but sometimes when you play it until a certain point, like maybe you play 2 or 3 hours straight, the game will automatically boot you out. Luckily, there's an autosave, and I got curious and I did ask about this question on Twitter, and somebody answered me and said that they run into the same issues, and sometimes the autosave doesn't save in time and I do lose a bit of progress, and it gets a bit tedious at times to repeat the process you've been doing over and over again. But aside from that minor hiccup, I really do like the game. I got it on sale. I would highly recommend it to anybody who's interested in like management sim, minor action here and there, but it's not really about conflict. It's a story driven game with a hint of cooking, a little bit of farming. You get to interact with characters. There's a lot to explore. If you like looting stuff, this is a perfect game for you. There's like so much to do, but it's unfortunate that sometimes when I'm like really into the game, it sometimes boots me out and it just like throws me. Sometimes the game will boot me out and I will lose like a little bit of progress and it will like throw me off a little bit. So I get scared once in a while. I would say every 30 to 40 minutes in the game I would save, because I will take a little break and then come back to it. Like, I make sure to quit out the game to save and quit so my progress doesn't get lost. But other than that, I would highly recommend it. For the price that I paid, I think it's highly worth it. But I think I got it for 25% off. I am playing it on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if you will run into the same issues if you play on other platforms, but this is solely a Switch problem, I think. I can't say for sure. I think it's also cheaper on Steam, so you might want to consider that instead, or you might want to wait until they finally patch it, but that's the only issue I run into. And then the second digital game that I've been really playing and enjoying is, I guess, Stardew Valley, because it's my comfort game, and they recently did a patch update on the PC like Steam version, so I've been playing on my beach farm, and then I also play on my regular files on the Nintendo Switch. So that's been fun. I've been on a farming kick again lately because I'm really anticipating Stories of Seasons to pop out in March, and also Monster Hunter. I've also played a little bit of Hatsune Miku because there was recently an update as well. And then I recently downloaded Fire Emblem Shadow Dragons The Blade of Light because it's again another limited release. I opened it up a little bit, played it for like maybe 5 minutes, and then I quit because like for old school Nintendo games, I really have to be in a certain mood to want to play it, and I wasn't in the mood to be playing that game. But I just remembered to buy it and download it in time because they're gonna take it out of the eShop during March, I think. But it was $9 Australian. Played it for 5 minutes. And I've also been playing, I didn't take out the physical box, but I've also been playing Kingdoms 2 Crowns on both the Nintendo Switch and on the PC by Steam because Net gifted me that game and I bought the Nintendo Switch version. I really like it and the files are transferable. I'm just trying to beat the game. It's kind of hard. I'm doing the challenges LAN and I am so close to beating it, but I can never get it correctly and I'm still struggling. It's another comfort game of mine, highly recommend. And I've also bought Cooking Simulator. I don't know why all of a sudden all the cooking simulator games are on sale and I just like bought a bunch of them. They're like $1 or $2 each and that's been fun. And now I'm gonna go on to the physical. I usually do the physical games first and then I talk about the digital, but I feel like switching up today because I am very excited to talk about Spiritfarer that I spent like 5 minutes talking about it. Highly recommend. I feel like playing it right after this. I had another issue where it kicked me out late last night and I really don't want to go back to it because I don't remember what I was doing earlier. I'm also to the part of Spiritfarer where I don't want it to end. Like I know I should let things go but I just cannot at the moment. I meet a new character, I just know like in the back of my head I have to let them go and that makes me really sad. It was also 40 degrees Celsius for the past 3 days and I did not want to film this video during that time because I couldn't even function properly, and that's another reason why I haven't really been consistently playing video games sometimes, because sometimes the temperature in Australia just gets to the point where you can't function. At least I cannot. Like it gets to this point where it's so hot that not even the aircon does anything. Like I still have to have a mini fan next to me to find comfort. That's the insanity I've been living in right now. On to the physical copies of the Nintendo Switch of January 2021. Anyway, so I opened up Animal Crossing. Ow. I always do this. Anyway, I opened up Animal Crossing for like minute and I decided that I needed to take a little break from it again, so I will come back to this whenever they do another update, but I only went in to see if I wanted to play that day and I didn't. I think I've reached a point where I need a break from this again. I saw Maro open up her guide and doing like flower breeding recently and I kind of want to do that, but I'm just not ready for that commitment again because once I open this again, there's a lot to do. I haven't even gone through New Year's. My file is currently stuck in like December. Like I finally did Toy Day, but I haven't gone through like the New Year stuff. But anyway, so Josh gifted me Fire Emblem for Christmas last year and I tried playing it. I couldn't do it. This game gives me trauma. I've already played it on the Wii U and my file got corrupted. I can't go back. I tried. It's traumatizing. And finally I went and started playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee because I saw Maiko play it on one of the streams. It's Spanish and I kind of want to boot it up in another Switch for like a different file because this doesn't get synced to the cloud, so I wanted to try playing this in Chinese to force myself to relearn my background language, and it's been slipping because whenever I'm trying to order, this is like besides the point, and people do be messaging me when I'm trying to film a video always, or making a new file on a different Switch. This is the Switch that I used to have that I have this game on. I haven't transferred a new file to my current main Switch, which is this one. And I want to start a new file in Chinese so I can force myself to relearn my background language. I can speak fluently and proficiently in both Cantonese and Mandarin because I need it for my job as well. I am confident in my dialect. However, when it comes to like reading, that's a different story because to learn Chinese you need to like look at the characters and memorize it. It's not like English where you can like sound it out. I guess there's pinging, but it's actually harder if you didn't grow up learning Chinese like a specific way. It's kind of, anyway, that's besides the point. Nobody wants to hear about that. Anyway, I just wanted to start a new file because Maiko gave me inspiration. He was playing it in like Spanish and I wanted to play it in Chinese to like brush up on my language skills. I have no issues with speaking, but reading is a different story because I was trying to order food from my local Chinese restaurant, and since I can't go in person because, you know, of the situation of the world, and I'm reading the menu which is in Chinese and I can read 90% of it, but there's certain words where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing it. I need to practice. So that's a whole vibe. I feel like this game is easy enough for me to grasp it, and I already know how to play it, and I already played it once in English, so I think I'm confident. I think I can do it. I'm not gonna stream it. This is a me time kind of game. Just like Spiritfarer, it's kind of like a me time kind of game. Certain games I will not stream. I cannot stream it. It's just like personally I need to play it for myself. I'm sorry if you wanted to see me stream it. There's certain things that I want for me, but I do like sharing like snippets, which is like right now that I'm talking about it. Am I making any sense these days? I feel like I haven't spoken to another human being in a very long time besides my parents. I feel like I'm going insane. I would love to see my friends. Trying to be safe here, so I won't be seeing anybody this year, I think. Video games for me. And I've also been playing Monster Hunter with Asia Respect and Brackerman and Goofy, the demo for the new Monster Hunter Rise. I'm really excited for it. I pre-ordered all the games that I wanted finally on Amazon because it was cheapest. But there's no delivery date for Bravely Default. It's like pending for me. But Mario, I was not originally gonna get it, but I decided to get it because I saw it for cheap. But anyway, let's move on to the PS4. These two are kind of alive, so I'm going to put it down. I'm going to discuss about it later, but for now we'll go back to this. I feel like I've been talking about this for the past 3 months about it. I've been trying so hard to finish this game because I want trophies. I got it for really cheap, so it's fine. I got it for like less than $9. I forced myself to stream it late at night when nobody was watching me. I feel like if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have played it. I did progress a little bit into it, and I absolutely freaking hate it. I've been cheesy popped by my stream, and because the time zone happens to be like, I think UK/European people were up when I was streaming this, but all my American friends were sleeping on Twitch. Cheesy was like, oh, this kind of reminds me of a PS1 graphics game. Like, this was released out in like 2000, when does this come out? 2018, 2019, I don't remember. But it was pretty recent for today's standards. I don't really care about graphics all that much. I care about gameplay and the story. That's the reason why I play video games, because I like to be occupied in a different world, and I like doing things that I can't normally do myself in real life. Like, I like to experience new things, and this definitely was new to me. Actually, no, that's not true. I've played Java games in the past before, and some of them were better than whatever this was. If you guys are looking for a farming game, highly recommend Stories of Seasons. That's a brainchild of what Harvest Me used to be, and this is just so sad that they took the name and then it turned out to be this kind of franchise. But I'm trying my absolute best to finish this game. I feel kind of dirty for even buying it, to be honest, even for the price that I paid. But anyway, I've been trying to finish this so long. I may have deleted the stream because I was ashamed. The reason why I brought this up again was because I bought this last year during Black Friday. Well, this one I bought full price, and this one I bought during Black Friday. I've been trying to finish it. I've played the original Persona game. I know there's a new one coming out next month. I'm not gonna pick it up. It's not really my type of game. I don't really like action, aside from Monster Hunter for some reason. Like, that's an odd game for me to play in the first place. For like the past 2 months, I've been trying to like play this. I'm thinking of streaming it, but I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble if I stream it. And why is it so loose? Oh hey, the Harvest Moon game's in my Persona game. Do I have an excuse for this? I feel like the only reason why I want to play it because I need room. I installed it on my PS4, and I've been trying to like download more games. Persona 5 Royals is a game that I want to finish, but I have not. I played the original game so many times. It was like one of the games I only had for the PS4 for like a longest time, because I used to borrow games off my friends. I'd never really bought my own, and Persona 5, the original one, I played it a lot because that was the only game I owned. So that's the sadness of the tease. And 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, the fact that Shushi got this game like months after me, and she has managed to surpass me in the stream, I felt like that would be the motivation that I needed to start playing it again. But no, I'm just lazy. I don't want to play anything that requires a console of me sitting down. I bought a new gaming chair. Like, I'm all over the place. I cannot stick with one topic. Yes, I bought a gaming chair at Costco. I assembled it myself because I asked my dad to help me, and he said if any case he caused a little bit more chaos than me, because while he was reading an instruction booklet, I felt like he wasn't really reading it. He was looking at the picture for like a brief second to see what it looked like, and he just like went in on it, and then I had to undo his work. And whenever I had to like screw in something, that's when I would tell him to help me. I like to follow instructions. That is so besides the point. I have a gaming chair now. Even though I have a gaming chair, it's very comfortable because I used to sit on the floor like I do right now, because I don't really have much furniture because I spent all my money on video games, if you couldn't tell by now. And I finally got a gaming chair because it was $100 off at Costco, so I bought it. It's black, even though I thought it was purple because the box was purple. I could have got a green chair and a blue one, but I didn't know because I saw purple and I went for it, but it turned out to be black, which is fine. It's fine. I have a gaming chair now, and yeah, that's the tea on that. Even though I have a really comfy chair, I am just not a traditional console player, I guess, like sitting down. I don't really prefer, if I had a choice, I would prefer handheld for everything, especially when it's really hot in summer. I just don't want to sit in front of a monitor. So the only time I really do anything that requires console like PS4 or Steam is when I'm streaming. It's a habit that I can't break. I have so many games that I really want to play. So to me, like, getting a PS5 is not like top priority. I'm staring at it, if you're wondering where I'm looking at. I had an opportunity to get a PS5 recently and I decided to go against it because I don't need it. And I might as well just let somebody else who really wants the PS5 more than me like get it. And besides, it's $800. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment yet. So that's the physical PS4. And the only digital game that I had a look on the internet of my own account, because I really don't remember, because I have a memory of a goldfish these days. The only game that I really remember playing was Just Dance 2020. I played it the other day. I streamed it on Twitch for 30 minutes. I played 3 songs, and within the span of those 3 songs, I decided to play it on the hottest day of the month. It was like 41 degrees that day. I had no aircon, fan was broken halfway, and it was insanity. I don't know why I did that, because I am physically unfit. I haven't exercised in a very long time because of the situation of the world. I don't know what compelled me. Maybe because I've been thinking about getting it as a way of exercising, but I also have a Ring Fit. So it makes no sense. I'm just wasting money. So I paid $27, the Just Dance 2020 version, because the 2021 version was too expensive. It was like on sale earlier, but then I didn't buy it when it was on sale because my head told me no, but my heart said yes, but I still didn't buy it because I knew I wasn't gonna play it. So like, I bought the 2020 edition and I played 3 songs. They were all K-pop. I streamed it on Twitch and I deleted it, so it's gone. You can't see it anymore. But for the 9 people that saw it, I'm sorry about that. It was painful because I still have bruises all over my legs from that stream experience. That shows how unfit I was and how clumsy I am. I don't know why I attempted that. There's certain things in this world I cannot explain, and those are one of them. I also played a little bit of Hollow Knight, shortly gave up on it because I died within the first 5 minutes. I didn't die during the tutorial, but I might as well die during the tutorial because I was that bad. That's all I can remember for the digital games. I may have played a little bit more music games, but I can't remember on the top of my head. But I've been mainly playing Spiritfarer these days, and I've been really enjoying it. And I know I said I would film PS4 collection of 2020, and it's been pretty delayed because I've been like meaning to film my PS4. I really need to mute all my stuff before filming because I swear nobody ever contacts me unless I'm doing something like filming. My neighbors are never out unless I'm filming. I need to mute myself. I thought I muted everything, but it turns out I didn't. So I've been trying to film my collection video for the longest time ever. The fact that I got my Nintendo Switch collection out was a miracle for me because these past 2 months have been like really rough. Like when it comes to like mentally and physically, it has not been like a good time for the past 2 months especially. I just have to be very mindful of my surroundings and just like try my best to not get myself hurt during this time, especially because I just need to be very careful. And my life, I haven't really been the happiest that I could be, but it's really hard to be happy during this period of time. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I hope everybody is safe and well, and I hope this will be over soon. I just want people to be safe. That's all I can ask for. Anyway, that's it for my rambling for this month. That's the games that I've been playing for the last month from the top of my head. I'm filming this on the 28th of January 2021, so it's a little bit earlier than usual, but this is like the perfect time. It's gonna be really hot again, so I cannot film during that time, so I decided to do it today because it's like almost the end of the month, and I'm pretty sure that's the only games I will be playing. I'm looking forward to like February and March because of the games that I pre-ordered. I hope to see them soon. I'm really excited for it. Please let me know down below what games you've been playing in the month of January. What games are you looking forward to? If you have any game recommendations you'd like to recommend me, leave it down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me, and hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh yeah, I forgot. I also played a little bit of The Sims 4, and my character died within the first 2 days of the game, so I didn't really want to mention it, but that's a fun fact I'll put towards the end if you made it. Hello. I'm not proud of myself, but bye!